Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back, it's Mathias Chronicles, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. It's created by Mapguy. It's a remake of the original Mathias Chronicles, made by the Savage Potato. So we're heading into Day of Reckoning here. Mathias was busted out of jail. Kelzarok and Mathias just going on a killing spree, and we're just going to ruin all of the nice hopes of this new alliance that's getting put together here in Lordaeron, unfortunately. Day of Reckoning, let's go. Mathias caught up with the combined forces of Lordaeron and Azeroth on the road to central Lordaeron. Over the last 2 weeks, Lord Duncan has been working to forge an alliance among the scattered races. His efforts were just beginning to bear fruit. Less than a day's march to the west stood an army built around the remnants of Warchief Malakai's warband and the warriors of the Blackrock clan. Lord Duncan's forces and a band of elves made up the rest of the force. Man, orc, and elf stood side by side, waiting for the storm to break. The undead host has assembled to the south. They've been gathering their force for days and are well supplied. Our spies report that the bulk of their force is led by dreadlords from the Burning Legion rather than the undead commanders. This could work in our favor. The key to winning a battle of this size is holding several key areas of ground. The cornfields on our left flank are held by our human allies and the elves who marched here with the paladin Larissa. The woodlands on our right flank are held by warriors from the Blackrock clan with humans and elves in support. The farmyard is sited at the center of our line. I cannot stress enough how important it is that this area be held. Our supply lines depend on it. On our left flank, the undead army has sacked some farm buildings. As with all their other key positions, the troops holding this area are veterans. They must be eliminated. On our right flank, the story is the same. The undead troops in the area massing around several windmills. In the center, there's a region of high ground. The approaches here are limited, so it will be a difficult fight. In the center, as is their habit, the undead have constructed a base around the local graveyard. You can rest assured that their base will be defended ferociously. The sheer scale of this battle means that we will need to rely heavily on our subordinate commanders. With this many units, it's impossible for any one commander to grasp the situation over the entire battlefield. When I deem it necessary, you'll be given control of additional forces in critical areas. If we can hold the line until the human forces arrive from the east, we have a real chance of driving the Scourge from our lands. Except what's going to happen is it's going to be Mathias and he's going to kill us all. Really looking forward to that. Hey, look at this. We got Grathnar. All the heroes get added to a group. And this is our core group. To arms, my brothers and sisters. Today the Alliance is reborn. We must stand together against the greatest threat to our world. We must hold the line until our reinforcements from the east arrive. What's sad, too, is at this point, Archimonde's been killed in Kalimdor, so this alliance would canonically stand a really, really good chance of actually succeeding had it not been for, well, inevitably, it hasn't happened yet, but, like, we know canonically that this alliance will fail, and Garithos becomes Grand Marshal of the leftover forces in Lordaeron, so, like, all these folks are going to get completely roasted one way or another, and that's obviously because Mathias is the worst. The demons and their undead lackeys have brought their full strength to bear in this engagement. The key to victory against such odds lies in slaying several key dreadlords. Okay, and then I'm assuming after we do that, it's going to be destroy the enemy base. Okay, so I only have access to these guys in the center. So this is like these are like our good heroes. Though I don't know where our dwarf is. Malakai has given you control of these troops. More troops. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's just cluster together. Here they come. Heroes, get over here. Let's see if we can sort of close ranks around these incoming attack waves. There's Arch. All I can really think to do is just kind of tab through my heroes and use their stuff. Who are you? Bladestorm, he's spinning. He's doing it. Okay, let's get going. And then we've got some allies here on the left flank also that seem to be closing ranks and helping. Again, the best I can do is just tap through my heroes and just use whatever spells seem to be available. Throws a powerful axe. That sounds great. Do it. Larissa, help us out. Throw some holy water. Actually, let's get a fatty resurrect out. And then Grathnar. I think this is going pretty good. No friendly corpses. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I think we won pretty handily there. This army got pretty decimated, but I think we did really good there. Let's start rotating this way. We could clean up the left, or it looks like it's scripted like when enemies specifically will attack. So I think what we should probably do is just react to our enemies and allies doing things, is my thought at least. Okay. Yeah, there's not really ever going to be anything to resurrect, I think. Just focusing on the Dreadlords here. Hit him with the axe. That seems like a really nice nuke. And it stuns for 5 seconds. That's a really, really good Stormbolt. Larissa, do you have like a heal? I thought she had like a... No, she does not. For some reason, I thought she would have some sort of like mass heal. Grathnar getting his levels. Reincarnation's fantastic, and he can get it at level 5. Okay, I think we should just sort of hang out in the middle, and we'll go from here. Do we have any casters that we can... Like, do we have any Troll Witch Doctors? We have one. Okay, it's actually very important that this guy live, because that one individual spellcast is going to be really, really valuable. So you're... You know, all casters get added to this group. We've taken out, I think, 2 different undead armies right now, and we still have the majority of our force alive, and then all of our allies around the battlefield also. So I'm inclined... I mean, we might be able to just like come in here and bait some of these units out towards us. Let them move towards us. Okay, they're gonna leash. That's fine. So again, we're not meant to engage with that yet. So let's head, I don't want to fight them in this choke point. I mean, we could probably lure them into the choke point, but, oh, okay, never mind. Our right flank is moving. So let's get over there and support them. In fact, army stay. We have army that's moving out in this direction. So let's just engage with them with our heroes and see how it goes. And we'll leave these folks here with the anticipation that the enemy's going to counterattack us in some way. Oh, and so he gave us control of these forces after they had already chosen to move out and attack. Great job. Great thinking, buddy. Turn on Immolate. All I could think to do is just, again, yeah, keep that on. I'm just like clicking through these and just like picking one random side and just choosing what to use spells on based on where my heroes are positioned at that time. Dude, Rune of Restoration's huge. That is absolutely enormous for this type of battle. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing down in this direction. Everybody continue to go. Manual of Health. Maybe Lord Duncan? Yeah, we don't want to engage that separately, unfortunately. Back up, back up. I don't like how that's looking. Big Resurrect. Oh, Grafnar. Oh, he's surrounded. I'm just going to run him back. And I'm just going to pick heroes, just tabbing through them to just do whatever it is they're doing. Give me some resurrection. Okay, get back in there. Pick this up, Grafnar. Hard to tell if we're in a position to be winning there. Good news, your pit lordship. The human reinforcements to the east have halted their advance. Mathias, their commander, will not allow them to come to the aid of the orcs. Of course. So, Kel'Zarak has done it again. We'll have to watch that little necromancer carefully. He seems destined for much greater things. Tell our reserve that they no longer need to guard our flank. Has news of the human forces' halt spread? I've seen to it personally. We should be seeing the results soon. We've heard that the reinforcements from Azeroth and Lordaeron have halted their advance. But Lord Duncan assured us that they would come to our aid. He would not lie to us. It may be out of his control. Mathias has returned and taken command. He considers Lord Duncan a traitor and despises Malakai. He would like nothing better than to see the undead dispose of them both. I've even heard rumors Kyrene has joined Mathias' side. If that's not a sign in itself. I'm not staying here to die for these orcs. Fall back. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Okay, we're going to back up. Slay the Demon Lord Delcarius. Destroy the Black Citadel. All Elven forces have fled the battlefield because they're cowards. What? Someone halted our reinforcements. No, it couldn't be. Okay, well, that flank is pretty much wiped out. We're going to go ahead and back up here. That bastard escaped? Grah! Yeah, it's Mathias. Okay, so let's cluster up with our other forces. Actually, turn around and let's engage. No, don't turn around. I'm gonna say, if we could fight this one guy together, you know, maybe we could take him out. Most of Pink was wiped. I think we can actually kill all this stuff with only our heroes if we're careful. Yeah, I think this absolutely will work. Kill him with the Q. Very nice. That's one Dreadlord down. I think that only rezzed one unit. Could be worse. Oh, but don't even pick that up. We don't need that. Okay. Okay, get back to it. Okay, it seems like the left flanks are starting to come online here, but we did clean up Pink at the cost of the entire flank of this army as well. We still have to kill their whole base. Malakai, I'm sure, will give us access to all of the other armies here, but it has not happened yet. Here, buddy, normal units that remain, just head back. Here, kill the gargoyle, or try to at least. Our central army is still very solid. Okay, I think these areas up here are starting to rout, so we have to be careful. Basically said if the central area goes down, we lose, right? So, group, head up here. Yeah, maybe attacking this stuff was the wrong choice? Kind of hard to say. Okay, let's head back, and I guess these are like the reserve forces. Again, not getting access to those units hurts a lot. Okay, these folks are starting to move in. I think we've technically won this fight. Picking up that Greater Resurrection would be really nice. Let's get up here and see if maybe we can help this group. Malakai's giving you control of these troops. It's a little too late, though, I think. That's a pretty nice resurrection. I think auras in this case are very, very important, so let's stick with those. Yeah, shockwave still.
Spirits are restless.
Endurance aura.
Wait no longer.
Critical strike. No.
We are of the same mind. I concur. We are
I don't think there's any way she gets out of this. Ooh, maybe. Maybe.
Let's get on with it.
A lot of these units actually lived on the right side, so I'm going to go ahead and send the rest of my army down to help them.
I'm ready.
Larissa lives.
What do we have here?
I think we may have lost too much overall. It's really hard to say. I think let's consolidate our armies and then pick a direction to go. Again, it's like you have to pick out which army to attack and then kill their leaders.
The spirits are restless.
Let's get up here and kill this Dreadlord. Again, I'm not sure if these war tents are destroyed, it's technically over or what.
Your blades never dull. I am not afraid.
Let's holy water him as well.
This is our opportunity. I concur.
We gotta be careful with Larissa. And it's unclear if we can get these heroes back if they die. We still have some reserve armies.
The spirits are restless.
And it's sort of unclear which...
I'm ready.
No regard
I mean, this is...
for honor.
Orcish reinforcements have arrived. Okay, cool. This is kind of one of those circumstances where if you gotta kind of know the order of things. As is like somewhat typical.
Direct me.
I call it Matt Baker syndrome. If you've been watching me long enough, you know. It's basically like if you play this kind of stuff enough, like you made it, you know exactly how things are supposed to happen. Like if we knew exactly which flank would attack in what order, you know, we could position ourselves to do great. Okay, he's giving us control of extra troops. Let's move these guys over to the center
Yes, chief.
to protect the tents. I don't know why this is being pinged the way it is. Don't. It's unclear to me also if these waves are endless, and we're expected to hold out forever until we can get down there to kill all the different Dreadlords. This is what I have no idea. I'm gonna guess they're all spawned and it's like some nonsense. Xanadar, I don't remember if we've had to kill him yet already or not. I mean, all I can do is tap through my heroes. Kind of feels like Arcane at this point, doesn't it?
Yes, we're under attack.
Let's go and see if we can collapse on the left and get rid of the Dreadlord that's over there first. Yeah, I think that attack wave was spawned. I think we're totally screwed at this point. But let's go and take out one group of the Dreadlords. We have 2 or 3 other armies remaining that we may be able to get some value out of. What can these guys actually do? Oh, resistant skin, but they have a mana pool. Anyway, let's head down here and see if we can kill this one guy. We haven't lost any heroes yet. We were close. This is a weird one, isn't it? I'm not really sure if I'm already like too far gone. Like we're too far gone and we're gonna lose. That's the kind of stuff I have no clue. Really hard to say. Yep. Continue to attack down the left flank. We've collapsed this side. We're gonna pivot over here and help. Wolves. Okay, and Bane Hallow, level 10. Let's get in there. Pick this up. The selection limit is just a nightmare here. My lord, the army of Prince Mathias of Lordaeron is at our disposal. We will attack the orcs as soon as our forces can be deployed for battle. Kel'Zarak, the Legion is in your debt. It's quite the coup for you to have gained influence over an opponent like Mathias. Thank you, my lord. You may rest assured that my loyalty to the Legion will endure for as long as you draw breath. Now, as for my price... I have the soul gems you requested. It was difficult to obtain such powerful artifacts at such short notice. The goblins demanded a very high price. I am sure that you will find my services worth such a cost. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to Mathias and his army. Fine? That's fine. We'll get him eventually. He's magic immune, of course. Okay, that's the next one. Let's pivot back to the middle. Hope that Mathias doesn't show up anytime soon.
Let's get on with it.
And take out the Dreadlord in the middle. There's 3 Dreadlords left, plus the main base. I get the feeling that we're already too... Like, we've already lost too much, you know? Makes me nervous, but, we'll see. I mean, we have a lot of powerful heroes, don't get me wrong. They're not really kitted out very well. We could have given way better items to Lord Duncan, for example. But I suspect this is the last mission we're going to be controlling these units, if I had to guess. This alliance is done for. It's kind of cool. You spend, you know, half the campaign building it and then the other half destroying it, for the most part. Pretty snazzy, if you ask me. Unfortunately, I think we are going to have to engage them in this tiny little area. But that's what Whirlwind is for, right? Orcish reinforcements have arrived. Spin to win. Okay, now get out of there. So many people sleeping. Okay, there's the enemy there's the spawn enemy attack waves. Yep. Okay. We seem to be doing okay here. I want to get down here and finish this Dreadlord off. And then we'll have to back up and take care of this. All of our heroes seem to be doing fine. Belt of Rage, we know, is pretty good. Armor and attack rate. It doesn't really matter who's holding this, to be honest.
This is our opportunity.
And we just have to hope that our other armies that are pre-placed just sort of live. I don't have high hopes, but we just have to, like, rely on them to maybe survive 1 or 2 more spawned waves. If they can do that, then we should be able to take care of the remaining Dreadlords at this rate. Because I think our pre-placed army here, not pre-placed, but like our army that we've gotten reinforcements for has survived. Getting reinforcements is huge. It strikes me as one of those things where, like, in the original version, those didn't exist, and then is like, you know, it was tested a few times. It was like, okay, we should probably just give them some extra reinforcements. Get them, buddies. Yeah, look at that. They lived. And then we've got a nice army here and a nice army here. And then there's actually even some Alliance units still alive, too. Interesting. Okay. Let's quick save. There's a demon. There's a guy right here.
How can I help?
So every time we get reinforcements, the enemy sends an attack wave, is how this works.
Need something? What? Say the word.
Okay, get down there. And it's worth pointing out that we do have, we have Resurrects. Okay, we killed the Dreadlord. That's fantastic. And then there's another one, like, right in here, too. I'm mostly concerned about Larissa. She seems very fragile. It's a big stun. You'll love that. Who else has a stun that I can use? This guy's got a stun we can use. There it is.
We're under attack. I am.
Okay, we're making, I think, some pretty decent progress here. Go ahead and level that up.
We are of the same mind.
Just get some overlapping AoE, and that'll do it. Keep pushing. can't really pay attention to my heroes right now, but I just want to get my catapult things in here. You know, the things. I'm expecting to lose some heroes at this point. All remaining forces are at your command. Give me a resurrect in here. I don't even think that was, like, fully used. Somehow, again, I feel like our heroes should be getting focused down a lot more, but they're doing fine. We do have to kill this guy. Let's just converge whoever's left. But I think it would be better if we focused on our units, our actual units here. Let's get a resurrect again. We killed the last Dreadlord. Can I use Wand of Negation to get rid of his magic shields? Because that would be really nice. Doesn't seem like it. Granthar. Ground Pound. Okay, I think we just have to kill this guy, right? Or do we have to also kill... Yeah, we have to destroy the Black Citadel. But that's fine. It's going down. There we go. And then Delcarius is also done. Cloak of Flames. Go ahead and grab it. I don't like how so many things seem... It seems like a lot of things drop items when they're dead and the mission ends. That's a bit of a problem. Because you might lose the opportunity to pick them up. So, like, I'm just spam clicking the ground here to see, like, did he drop anything? I don't think so. That was kind of a spooky mission. It was a little spooky. Because it was one of those where, as we progressed through it, I really had no idea if we had lost too much to be able to continue. Interesting how Mathias' units, his army, actually never showed up. Which I think that was purposeful, for sure, in the sense that he was waiting for us and the undead to kill each other as much as possible. And then we'll move in with Kel'Zarok and clean everybody up, I suspect. Okay, well that was an interesting mission. I mean, that's the type of stuff where the selection limit will always hurt. Excuse me. The selection limit is always going to hurt. It's always going to be irritating to try to control that many types of units at once, even if, I mean, like, the battle was actively happening. It's not like I could take my time. So, like, setting up a bunch of control groups and stuff, like, it just wasn't really gonna work out, I think, that well. But we succeeded, and I think we did it in the way that was basically intended. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.